Hi guys, today we're going to be making a veggie kale soup. Now I have quite a few ingredients here, but it's super easy to put together and it's going to be really yummy too. So the ingredients that you're going to need today for this recipe, I have here 2 cups of chopped carrots, about 1 full bag of frozen mixed vegetables, a good handful of cilantro, 1 can of cannellini beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 carton of vegetable broth. I have here about 8 cups of filtered water. Now depending on how the recipe is starting to turn out, I would either need less or more, but as we go along, I will tell you. You're also going to need about 2 to 3 garlic cloves. I have here half of an onion chopped. You're going to need half a bundle of kale, chopped kale. I have 7 chopped potatoes, 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, and now for the dry ingredients. I have garlic powder, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and parsley. And the last ingredient that I have here, it's in many Hispanic homes, and especially for Puerto Ricans, I grew up with this base. It is called Sofrito. This enhances the flavor of your dish tremendously, and the aroma that it gives off is amazing. For instance, if there's people in your home while you're cooking that, starting to cook that in the oil, be assured they'll be like, oh my gosh, what is that? Because it smells so good. And what Sofrito is, it's a mix of vegetables blended in an oil, and I will show you how to do that in a later video. So those are the ingredients you're going to need today. So let's get started. So I'm going to turn on the stove here, about medium high, and I'm going to add the grapeseed oil around there. There I go with my messiness in here. Okay, so that's that. Now as the oil is starting to warm up, a little FYI is that there are 3 different kinds of kale. There's the normal leafy looking kind. There's also a curly kind, which is what I have here. And as you can see, I'll get closer, it kind of has the little curls in it. And then there's also one more, which is one that I can't remember the name, but there's 3 different kinds. So just a little FYI for you. And what's great about kale, you guys, is that it is a cancer-fighting food. It is also known as a nutritional powerhouse because of all the minerals and vitamins that it has. It can also lower your cholesterol as well. And what's good about kale is that you can not only just put it in a soup, cook it in a soup, you can put it in a salad, and you can also juice it. And I will show you how to juice kale in one of my other upcoming videos. So stay tuned for that. So let's see if this oil has warmed up. And how to make sure, or see if the oil is ready to go, is if you use a wooden spoon, just place it in the oil, and if you happen to see little bubbles, let's see here. Yeah, it looks good to go. I see the bubbles. So you're gonna start next with your sofrito. Now the sofrito is kind of thick. So it's like that green color. Oh, it smells so good. So good. So you're gonna need about a tablespoon. And once you hear that nice sizzle, that's when it's ready to, at its max, to give all those flavors off. Okay. So 1 heaping tablespoon. Stand back. I'm going to lower my flame just a teeny bit. Okay, so just mix it around and let it cook in there for about a minute, or less than a minute, but just let those flavors come together. Smells so good, guys. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, I just lowered it a little because I don't want it to burn. Okay, so the next ingredient that you are going to add into the pot is going to be your vegetable broth. So just shake this up a bit. And I forgot to take off the peel there. Alright, so just add your 1 carton of vegetable broth. Okay. Next is the filtered water. Wow. Totally did not see that coming. So, because of what just happened, that looks like it might be 6.5 cups rather than 8. So we'll definitely be adding more water. So messy. Okay. I'll add the water a little towards the end, that way I can have all the ingredients in there. So the next ingredient that you're gonna put, let me just stir this up a bit. The next ingredients, let's add the beans. So we're gonna add the cannellini beans, which is 1 can, and I kept the juice of the beans. So go ahead and do that next. Your frozen mixed vegetables. Your carrots, your chopped carrots. The colors look amazing. So pretty. All these nutritional vegetables. Now, one thing I just realized that I forgot to do was to add the onions, because what you would do other than sauteing the grapeseed oil with the sofrito would be the onions. Now, it's okay to add it now because it's going to be all cooked together, but it would be best to do it in the beginning. That way it's nicely sauteed. But it's okay if you just do it now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the onions. And that's half of an onion. Mix that around here. So we're done with that. Okay, so the next ingredient is going to be the diced tomatoes. Those two in a little bit. Now the next one I'm going to add is the garlic. So use my garlic press here and add the 1 clove. Add the other one. Mix this around. Now for the salt, I don't really measure it. I kind of just eyeball it and then taste it as I go. So I'll just season it if it needs more. So I'm just gonna kind of just eyeball it here. So you just season to your taste. Okay. Mix it around here. Add my pepper. The same with the black pepper, I kind of just eyeball it as well. Yeah, that looks good. All right, mix that up. a little taste. That's turning out good. But I do need a little bit more salt. Looks like a lot that I'm putting in, but it's a big batch of soup here, so we need some salt. A tin's more, little tin's more. That's my little word I created for just a little bit more, but okay. So now for the other two ingredients, the Italian seasoning and for the parsley, that I am definitely going to measure since they are strong seasonings, strong herbs. So for the Italian seasoning, I'm going to do 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of the Italian seasoning. And then 2 tablespoons of parsley, because the one was for the Italian. So here we go. 2 tablespoons of parsley. It's gonna look so pretty because of all the colors, all the nice greens and the red, or not the red, the orange from the carrots. Okay, so mix that up. Add a little bit of garlic powder, even though I added the minced garlic, but I love garlic. And what's good about garlic is not only this is also a cancer-fighting food, but it's also a natural antibiotic. I would take garlic pills, vitamin D, because it is a natural antibiotic, so it would help the cold or help me get better. So mixing this soup around, and the next ingredient that I am going to add to this pot is going to be the potatoes. So let's add this without getting splashed here. Okay. Mix that around. And I am going to need to obviously add more water because of it falling, and then 2, because the potatoes will absorb the water, so we don't want it to be too, you don't want it to not have enough liquid. And the next thing is going to be the kale. But let me just taste this one more time to see if it needs any more salt or garlic. So let's see. Possibly salt, but I'm going to try it with a spoon this time. Let's see. That, it tastes delicious, but it does need salt. It needs salt. You can definitely taste the Italian seasoning, and it's just really, really good. And a little bit more garlic. If you're not a garlic lover, you don't have to add as much as I am adding. So you can go easy on that. But this is really turning out nice and tasty. Okay. That's perfect. My little towel here. Okay, so now we're going to add the kale. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just mix that around. And let's go ahead and add our extra water, and I actually have it aside here just in case. Just in case I needed it. So I have, how much do I have here? I have 3 cups. So let's just add, let's see. And the last ingredient that you're going to put in there is going to be the handful of cilantro. Just put it on top, let it cook into the soup, and it's going to give you that extra boost of flavor, I guess you can say. So let's go ahead and do that. Just throw it on top, and the colors look so pretty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and have this cook off. Make sure I have no ingredients just lying around. Okay, I got all the ingredients. So we're going to let that cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, and I will see you then. So I'll see you guys back in 20 to 25 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 25 minutes and the soup is done. So take a look here, and this looks so amazing. The colors are just awesome, all the different colors. Alright, let's plate this up. Okay, now during the break, I went ahead and, oh, it's hot. I went ahead and just chopped up a little teeny bit of cilantro just to garnish and make it look pretty. So even though it has herbs, but just to make it look just a little bit pretty on it. It's really, really hot, so I kind of want to try this, but I don't want to get burnt either. So let's see, get some kale in there. A little bit of potato. There you go. There's potato. Okay. Let's see. That is good. That is really, really good. It's so hot, but it's really, really good. So go ahead and make this, and I hope you enjoy it. And once again, I will be providing the list of ingredients at the very end of this video. So I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.